Good day, viewers. Walter here. Thought I'd do a little bit of a vlog today. A couple of days from now, I'm going in for some more tests at the hospital, lab work and ultrasounds, whatever they're going to do. They got me lined up to come in. They couldn't squeeze me in before March 8th for a colonoscopy to see why I might be bleeding internally. But the lab results, when they check my blood, will see if my blood count's getting better or worse. But I wanted to take a minute today and not dwell on that subject, but just to do a brief vlog. I haven't made one in a while. I've been doing a lot of railfan remakes. You'll notice I'm wearing my military style hat today. In fact, I'm a veteran. Is something I'm proud of. Nowadays, a lot of older, my generation people think back and reflect on the times when we were in the military, and it's something you can be proud of. I know I would do it all over again if I had a chance. Now, a lot of people will see me wearing my hat and walk up to me and tell me thanks for my service. People will walk up and shake my hand. I'll recognize other veterans walking around in Walmart or the grocery store. Some of them will salute me when they go by. It's a silent gesture of hello. We don't get into no great conversations. Every once in a while, one of them will stop and ask me what ship I served on, or when I was in, did I go over to Vietnam, stuff like that. Now, a lot of us didn't actually go to Vietnam, but we were available to go. Some of us in the Navy were cruising around out there in the ships, just waiting for a chance to go. Now, I almost got drafted into the Army. I turned it down because they were going to draft me, and I decided, nope, if I got to be in the military, I'm going to go into a branch of service that I'd rather be in. And I thought to myself, I'd much rather be riding around on a boat than running around in the jungle. At the time, we were watching the news reports, and every night on the news, old Walter Cronkite would say how many people were shot and how many people were killed, and they were stacking bodies up over there like cordwood. So Walter, not being a dummy, if you got drafted, you only served 2 years. I proudly served 4 years in the Navy. But I was smart enough to know I didn't really care to go run around in the jungles of Vietnam. It don't mean that I wouldn't have went if I'd have been asked to go. Instead, I served my time on the Navy minesweepers, learning to sweep mines. We spent a lot of time surveying shipments in and out of Cuba. We spent months cruising up and down Cuba, the blockade, keeping the Russians from shipping missiles and stuff in down that way. And some of the prettiest ocean you'll ever see is down there in the Caribbean, around Cuba and South America, down in that area. But I'd like to do it again sometime, as far as sailing down that way. But talking about my hat, I proudly wear it because I'm a veteran. Now, this is my second hat. I've had 2 of these before. They do tend to get dirty and grungy. I've got more appointments and stuff coming up to the doctors, and I like to wear it anyway. So I went and ordered me a new one. Here's a brand shiny new one. I'll wear it when I go to the hospital the next 2 or 3 times on these tests I'm getting done. But I still get my old dirty one out when I want to go out and ride the lawnmower or whatever. And it's amazing how many veterans I meet and recognize and stop and spend their time talking to me. There was a time when I was in uniform when we were treated poorly. People came back from Vietnam, there was no parade for them, not even a thank you for serving your country. The leftists have been in control of the media for a long time, and we're just now starting to realize that. American public was brainwashed. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on that subject. The fact is, I do it all over again. The people that take the time to thank me for my service really earn my respect when they do that. I've seen times when I was treated like dirt when I was in uniform. Go into a restaurant. Took my wife when I first met her to a Horn and Hardart restaurant in downtown Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Got treated like dirt by a waitress in there. She threatened to call the police on me simply because I asked, could we have some service? Sat there at the table for, 30 minutes. She walked away and never took her order. 30 minutes later, I called another waitress over there and said, are y'all going to come and take our order so we can eat? And the lady jumped in my throat and said, you see that policeman over there? I'll call him right over here. I said, lady, you don't need to call anybody. If you don't want my business, I'll get up and walk right out of your damn store. And a cop was looking at me and listening, and he could see what was going on. He never even got off his bar stool. But we went out the door, and I never went to another Horn and Hardart restaurant, and I never will if they were paying me money to come in the door. I don't recommend anybody go there. But I was in a lot of towns where you were treated like you were some kind of gang member or somebody not to be looked up to. It just depends on what part of the country you were in, I guess. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little quick vlog and let my viewers know that I'll always be wearing my Navy style. I'm proud to have served the military, served my country in the military, and I won't dwell no more on this subject here, but I do appreciate my viewers that watch my comments and my videos, and I'm going to get back to doing some more regular Pwalpar vlogs, but I'm still squeezing in an occasional Real Fan remake. I got so many of those that I would be foolish not to post some of them. They get a lot of views, and it helps my channel out greatly. Well, I've got a lot of new subscribers here that came into my channel lately, and to you I say hello. I'm proud to have you all here, and I'll never get a whole lot of views, but I've got a lot more than most people do, and I enjoy making the videos, so I hope everybody has a good week. And I will also I wanted to mention, hope everybody stays warm in all this snowstorm and ice freeze that's coming. We don't need none of that snow around here. I remember times when I was in the Navy when we were out on a ship in the freezing cold. Cruising in the North Atlantic is the coldest place I've ever been. The warmest place I've ever been was cruising down around the equator. But that's neither here nor there. I just want everybody to stay warm. This Pwalpar, wishing everybody well. Y'all take care. And to my fellow veterans, I tell you now, thank you for your service, my friends. This Pwalpar saying goodbye.